The FIA will crack down on F1 drivers wearing jewelry. Lewis Hamilton has been warned that wearing jewelry risks years of agony as the FIA prepare to crack down on the issue. Rules over drivers' jewelry have already been in place for several years, but motorsport bosses are now keen to ensure they aren't being ignored. At the Australian Grand Prix last month, race director Niels Wittich reminded drivers they couldn't wear jewelry or personal pieces of underwear beneath their fireproof overalls. Hamilton has been given until the Monaco Grand Prix to make sure he isn't breaking the rules. But the Briton has vowed to keep his jewelry on and will instead ask for an exemption to be granted for the rest of the season. And Grand Prix Drivers Association Chairman Alex Wers thinks Hamilton is making a mistake. The 48-year-old has sided with the FIA as he insisted the rules are there to protect drivers. And the Austrian has recalled a story where inappropriate clothing led to prolonged suffering. Wers spoke about a talk given by Danish racer Chris Nissen in 1988 following a crash at Fuji, where the driver was burnt. And the incident could serve as a warning to Hamilton. He showed his body and said, "Look at this," Wers explained. For him the absolute most painful thing after fire, and it wasn't a long fire, was the rubber in his normal pants being burnt into the skin. He said it was for years agony and pain. And it educated me. At this moment I said I don't want to live these consequences, only for not taking my pants off and putting fireproof underpants on. The same with jewelry. It is a rule for the right reasons. But Wers believes the FIA could have implemented the rules by making their request in a different way. "I would have probably liked a slightly different approach of how to deliver the message," he added. "I don't want to end up in football, where there are more hands in the air and verbal abuse. You have to work together. It's a style I would have preferred in this case." Hamilton was critical of the jewelry crackdown and insisted he has jewelry and piercings that cannot be immediately removed. And the 37-year-old even turned up to a press conference ahead of the Miami Grand Prix wearing 3 watches, 8 rings, 4 necklaces and 2 earrings in protest. Hamilton's stance has been mirrored by 4-time F1 champion Sebastian Vettel, who has claimed he is old enough to make his own decisions on and off the track.
I am like